Well, looks like everyone loves Youthberk now. Hey everyone, Kurewa here. Welcome back to my channel. And well, I just looked at the poll, and you guys just want me to share my Youthberk list, I guess. So this is deck profile for Youthberk for set 6. This is not for set 7. So there's no fancy 10% stuff here. So if you guys want to see the new set, you need to wait because I'm only uploading the English set. But there's some people that are already uploading set 7 stuff. But for now, this is the set 6 stuff that I will upload it. It is going to be what I play, and I will kind of tell you the strategy that I bring on this deck. So yeah, and it's probably different than several other deck though, but again, everyone can play whatever they want. You can change whatever you want in this deck. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So let's start from the very beginning. So obviously we start with the right line. So grade 0, I'll bring in the Youth following in the footstep Youth. Well, you can change whatever you want, I guess, because the second grade doesn't need a name. So yeah, you can bring whatever grade 0 you want from Cater, but because of the aesthetic wise, we're bringing him. And for the grade 1, we bring determined to break away Youth. So very basic and everything else. You know, that is not really fancy. I don't have the hole at all. What the unique thing about this guy particularly, he is 10k attacker for some reason. Yeah, so his continuous skill is during the battle this unit attack, this unit get 2k. Oh wait, I just realized that during the battle this unit attack it. Oh, that's, wait, I just realized that. Oh, I mean, yeah, sorry, I just realized. I thought it's in a different way. I thought when your opponent attack, it's become 2k. It's just weird. But okay, so during the battle this unit attack, this unit get 2k, especially the 10k attacker. I don't know why they make it like that, but it's obviously like that for some reason. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. So in the second skill, when this unit brought upon by Knight of Order like Youth, so +1, look at the top 3 card from your deck, choose up to 1 card with Youthberk in card name among them, and refill it and put it to your hand. Choose choose up to 1 grade 2 or less unit card from among them and call it to rear guard, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So it wasn't shuffle. You guys need to be careful. I think I still make several mistakes whenever I play this deck. Like, oh, I shuffled the deck. Oh no, it's only put in the bottom in order. So yeah, basically when you roll upon with the grade 2, you can check top 3, and if it doesn't get the Youthberk or anything like that, you can call the grade 2 or less. Yep, to the rear. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And you can, because it say up to, you can not call any. So yeah, if you just if you check top 3 and it's all trigger, you want to put it back, and you can put it back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right line. And the grade 2, Knight of Order like Youth. Skill, when this unit rolled upon by unit with revolt dress ability, which is kind of cool because it doesn't say when this ride with Youthberk, it say with revolt dress ability. Control +1, choose a grade 2 or greater card from your drop and put it into your hand. Basically, you can recycle something that you discarded or something that you already die on the field because you're rushing. That's really unique thing about this grade 2, because I'm not sure what they're gonna bring this deck in the future, but I believe it might be happen if they're gonna have grade 3 revolt dress that wasn't Youthberk. So well, I don't know, but because of the skill like that, it's can open up to something else. That's really cool. It doesn't say Youthberk specifically. That's pretty cool. So on the second skill, it's rarely being used. So when this unit boosted, soul +1, this unit get 5k, so 15k attacker. You don't want to use it because you have other cards that want that soul for anything else. So yeah, you probably won't use that, but it's there if you really want to have it. So yeah, that's the grade 2. So for the grade 3, I'm using, obviously, Youthberk Skyfall Arms. Yep. This card costs $30 now for piece. It's so expensive. But, well, for you guys, I'll try to get everything as fast as I can. So, yeah, I'm using the Skyfall Arms. You guys, if you are unable to, you didn't able to get this card because it's one expensive or it's hard to get or anything like that, you can still use the trial deck. It's completely fine because when you roll upon, you can still persona ride anything like that. Or even if you want to use those, 5 persona ride thing, I don't know, 4 persona ride thing, not 5, I guess. Well, technically you can bring 5 too, but Yeah, you can, but I'm not doing that because the attack slot is very very tight, and I don't want to like jam anything that really not that useful for a while. So yeah, and that's why we're using Scaffold Arm, because he have additional skill. So if you don't know what it does, is at the end of the battle, they should attack, choose up to one card with rifle form. There's a lot of, like right now there's 2 rifle form in the set 6. And its card name from your hand and write just as stand, and you get minus drive to minus 2. Sorry, until end of turn. So yeah, basically for attacking deck, and some of the default does something when you write it. Usually they get power boost, which is kind of cool. And act, this is the bonus skill for this card. So the trial deck doesn't have this act skill, but the other skill is exactly the same. So if you are unable to get this card, and again, it's a very expensive card, not a lot of people can have it now, for now, so you can still use the trial deck. So what the second skill is, discard card from your hand, look at the top 3 of card of your deck, choose up to one card with raffle form in its card name among them, and refill it and put it into your hand, or choose up to one grade 2 or less card among them and call it to rear guard, and put the rest of the in the bottom in any order. So yeah, you basically discard card to search I don't know, like your rear guard, your raffle form, anything like that, which is kind of cool. It's consistency boosting and give you rear guard too. That's why I use this one. It's better than the trial deck. But again, if you cannot get the card, you can use the trial deck. That's fine. And yeah, and let's go into the grade 3 lineup. So obviously we're bringing 3 copy of Skyfall Arms, because you want to personal right. That's just really obvious. So yeah, bringing this 3 for personal arm. Sorry, for the personal right, because the deck kind of need personal right every single turn if you can. Because some of the default form benefit if you have personal right. So yeah, that is, and it just generally personal writing is just broken. So that's why yeah, bringing 3 copy for personal right. And for the next grade 3, we have 3 copy of Mr. Gus, or you can call him Sas. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, Gus, again, card that's kind of a bit expensive now. It's $30 still. It's kind of expensive. I luckily pulled 2 of this and I only buy 1, thankfully. I don't want to spend $30 for a single card. But yeah, it's Gus. So what it does is when this unit is placed on Vanguard circle by the Revolver's ability, if your opponent Vanguard is gritty or greater, remember that. Discard card from your hand, and this unit get 10,000 power, drive +1 until the end of turn. So on the 10,000 power doesn't come automatically, unlike the other rifle form that's in the deck. You need to discard card to get the 10k power and plus drive 1, which is kind of okay. So if you like Raika or something in the anime, like, oh, I still have more trigger in my deck, yeah, you can use this. Basically you get 1 more drive. Maybe you can hit the over trigger or something. So yeah, basically more drive. For use wise, I prefer Zess. I will show you after this, rather than him. But again, it's just good target if you doesn't have Zess. And sometimes you want extra drive if you know that you cannot end your opponent, and then you kind of need card for defending next turn. Yeah, just get 1 more drive. You know you might be get over trigger or win. So yeah, bring 3. I don't want to bring 4 because again, I think Zess is better at this point now. Later on as set 7 come up, this card be better because Tempest, but for now I bring 3. If you want to bring 4 and 3 Zs, absolutely fine. It's up to you which one that you like. For me, I'll just prefer Zs for now. So again, this raffle form card have the second skill at the end of your turn. Just card with raffle dress ability from your soul and write it as res. Yep, that's it. Thankfully it wasn't V. If it's V, it's gonna get, oh yeah, I got force 1 again. Thankfully we don't have those kind of things. So yeah, so it is what it is, and it becomes soul and you can use it as resource. Really cool. So yeah, I'm bringing 3 copy of Gust. And for another raffle form, I'm bringing 4 copy of Zess, which already bring this before. So yeah, I'm bringing 4 copy of Zesto. So yep, Zest skill pretty much says when this unit plays on Vanguard circle by raffle dress ability until end of turn, this unit gets 15k. Basically no cost at all, which is really cool. So you can use this without cost, you just write it. There you go, you got 15k, 28k beater, that's it. And if you personal right this turn, this unit get critical. So that's why I say that deck kind of need personal right, because you want to personal right and rewrite him, and you get 38k column with critical, which is really big. And there's some card that give you more boost on that. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. And the second skill, on the time you turn, choose a card with Raffle Dress ability from your soul and write it as rest, the same as Gus. I bring it forward because I really like Zest, because it's like, it's literally your, you know, what is called again, like, it's just like your win condition, most likely. Gus is more like you kind of extend it a bit, and then you go to the Zest to killing blow because you have crit. So yeah, it is what it is. So bringing 4 copy of this one. Obviously you can't find it from trial deck. Sadly we don't have any holo for this for now, but who knows in the future. So yeah, bring copy of Zest. And let's go into grade 2 lineup. So obviously we bring 4 copy of Snigel. Yep, sadly this card is go very expensive at the moment. It's, I don't know, ringing up around $25 per piece. Yep, very expensive for, you know, grade 2 that won't be used in set 7. But again, for now, it's just searcher with body. So what it does is basically, when this unit plays on rear guard, counter +1, look at the top 5 card from your deck, just up to 1 grade 3 card with Youthberk in this card, so it doesn't lock you with only raffle form like the other card. Refill it and put it in your hand and shuffle your deck, and this unit you get 5k. Yeah, it just, if you miss it, you get 5k. So it kind of sucks if that happen, but you know, you still kind of search, and because of the ratio of the deck, you're probably gonna hit 1 or 2. So yeah, that's it. But the second skill, when this unit attack Vanguard, if your Vanguard was placed this turn by rating from grade 3, choose one of your Vanguard and get 5k in the end of turn. So this skill can be used in 2 ways. When you persona ride, you can attack with him first and give your Vanguard another 5k. That can happen because it's just, you know, as I say, when this unit attack Vanguard, if your Vanguard was placed in this turn by rating from grade 3, which is persona ride all raffle dress, it get 5k. So yeah, usually you want to bash with it on persona ride for turn, but bash with him, give 5k to Vanguard if you want to. Or on the raffle dress turn, if you're on the Zest turn, you have 2 of these in regard, you can just give another 10k to your Zest and become like 48k with 2 crit. Very big and very hard to guard. So yeah, for now bringing 4. That's definitely going to change a lot, they say, because they don't want to use CB because Tempest or anything like that, but it's just such a good, you know, infection for now. Although yeah, it's the, I hope it was set, I hope it was top 7, but again, kind of as much. But for now, you absolutely need 4 copy of this. Yep, another set 2, which is, again, a lot of people are not gonna agree with this probably. This one is kinda, So 3 copy of Chatwala. So why? I know some of you people, oh, Chatwala is a good card. Yes, I know, but again, you need to be careful with him because you need like exactly 4 unit if you want to use his skill, and if you cannot use skill, just it doesn't do nothing. And it kill himself too, so it's such a good skill because its skill is at the end of battle this unit attack Vanguard, so you need to be attacking Vanguard. If you have 4 or more unit, that's, you need to be careful about that. So +1 and retire this unit, look at the top 3 card of your deck, choose up to 1 grade 2 or greater unit card among them, refill it and put it in your hand and shuffle your deck. If you do not refill card, draw card. So basically you can selectively drawing the card that you wanted, like, oh, I need this grade 2 or I need this grade 3, and selective drawing it. Or if it doesn't get what you want, it's just all trigger and grade 1, you can shuffle back and draw, which is basically really good, really good. I bring 3 on this deck because I slot other grade 2, grade 1 in here, which is not a lot of people use for now. But the reason is just simple as, you know, you can revive it on, you know, turn 3 because of the grade 2 right line skills. Usually if I use, because I use this deck as, you know, early rush, it's different than some people playing this deck because I really like rushing on this deck. So I use it on early rush. If it's die, it die, and you can revive it on grade 2, so you still get kind of 4 copy of it. So that's how I think about it for now. I will bump it up if I need it, but for now I think 3 is very nice spot for me. I have the 4 copy too if I want to just bump it up, but for now I bring 3 copy. If you want to bring 4, they're absolutely fine. That's good, I guess, because you can get draw and, you know, body in the field. That's absolutely good. So, but I bring 3 at the moment, and I got one of them holo. Really nice. And let's go to the grade 1. So the grade 1 stuff, I bringing 3 copy of Painkiller Angel. I want to bring 4 copy, but I still cannot get the last copy. But 3 is work fine for me. To be honest with you, 3 work fine because Sometimes I even doesn't want to bring, to call painkiller because I don't have soul. Because again, use chat voila, use this, you use that, you don't have soul or anything. So yeah, that's kind of like, ooh. But if you want to bring forward, that's fine. You can more draw better again, even though the deck's already draw enough. But I bring 3 at the moment, and I citing 2 more angel in this deck, which I will show you. So yeah, I bring you on 3. So what the skill is, at the end of battle, this unit boosted, still plus 1 anytime this unit and draw card. Very simple. You keep it drawing a lot, you keep your hand because of her really good card. So if you want to bring forward, that's actually good. But for now, I'm only bringing 3 because again, it's worked fine for me now, even though I only bring 3. It's like, it's not the card that you want to see. It's good you have it, but it's not a card that you want to see. So yeah. So I'm bringing another angel, Inucleate Angel. So this card wasn't that necessary in this deck now. If you doesn't have it, it doesn't need it to, because the deck only needs CB like once or twice every turn, like once or 2 every turn. I think 2 is like exaggerating because only Snizel that you CB for now. So it's not really necessary for now, but when set 7 come up, yeah, this become really good. And because it's just, if you can cop 4 copy of this, please get it now, because it's just such a good counter charger. And it's just generic too, it doesn't say any. If you personalize, basically you can use this skill, or if there's other deck that like do something like Youthberk, then it counter charge. It's so good. And this, so if you don't know what this skill is, when your Vanguard is placed by riding from grade 3, basically a personalize or raffle dress, so plus 1 entire this unit, the same as like the Painkiller Angel, counter charge 1, just one of your Vanguard and you get 5k. So what you want to combo with is, if you like, oh yeah, raffle dress to Zest again, kill this girl, counter charge, get under 5k, and if you have 2 Snizel, it's another 10k, so it's 15k to your Vanguard. So it's gonna swinging around, I don't know, like what, 53 to Vanguard with crit. Very massive. So yeah, I bring only 2. If you don't want to bring it, it's fine. It's not really necessary for now, but it's just nice to have it, So yeah, I bring in 2 Inucleate Angel, and another great one, which is my tech choice in this deck, the card that I was calling the Boogeyman of Cathar Sanctuary for now. So I bring in 4 copy of Knight of Desolation Flonala. Bring 4 copy of it. Why? Rushing with this deck, with this card is such a it's like, when you have this in your hand, like 2 on the, if you go second or if you go first, you have 2 with this card. You just like, wow. Your opponent is gonna cry. Your opponent will be hoping those goddamn trigger, whatever it is. Even though they see trigger, they cannot stop. They can stop this attack. Like, damn, this card is so good. So that's why I bring 4 copy of it, because I want the early rush, I want the early pressure, and then when I got turn 3, I just murder them with Raffle Dress. That's just how I play the deck. So this deck I put really early turn like pressuring. So because again, this card is just so good. It's like free 18k beater, man. And if you're not using it, you just can use it for booster. Like, it's just so good, man. And I just cannot like comprehend why people doesn't bring this on this deck. Again, maybe because they want more consistency. But for me, you've drawing this on the early turn, you've got more chance to win than your opponent, because like you just fucking rush them to the end of the day. So yeah, I bring 4 copy of this. Might change on set 7, probably will. But for now, bring this because how strong this card is on the early turn. Like, okay, you go second, that's fine. You see this 2 copy with this, and yeah, just murder your opponent. You just give them like 3 damage or 4 damage if you got crit, and you relax until turn 3. Yeah, that's why I bring Vanilla, because it's just like really good early rush pressure for her. So yeah, that's for another great one. So for another great one is PG. Using the new one, it's the exact same from the old one, so you don't need to worry about it. It's the exact same skill. I use this because it's cooler, I guess. It's just dragon. So yeah, bring in 3 PG, and we bring absolutely the Blitz order, because you need it. You know, if you fight Flagberg, you fight, Bruce sometime with the Aiden in Quanlu, you want to get over with it. So yeah, you want this. And if you actually any good for deck, it's such a good card. So if you don't know what it does, is if you open a Vanguard have triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. So basically any grade 4 deck, play this with, so basically a PG. So we can play this on the Blitz order, which is some card now have effect that say, oh, you only got from your hand too, and because it was play on order, you can skip those things, so you don't have to like with the card restrict and everything. So that's why this card is so good. Sadly, you only can bring one copy of it on attacks. It's like over trigger, but it's fine. It's just such a cool card. I like this. So yeah, this order obviously bring one. Okay, and let's go to the trigger ratio. My trigger ratio is really weird, I must say. So I'm bringing 4 copy of this grid. I just love this grid so much. This look really cool. So 4 copy of this grid and then 2 copy of this grid. So yeah, this I'm bringing 6 crit. Why? Because the deck kinda, you know, crit is nice. Like you can win with the crit, that's fine. But I don't know. I prefer more bigger like turn with it because I will use front too, which I will see. So yeah, for now bring 6 crit because it just worked for me. And to draw the 10k shield, please don't bring 5k because that's bad. The deck doesn't need draw, I guess, but sometimes you kind of want it to draw something that nice to guarding. So yeah, bring the draw because you still want to draw. So and 3 copy of front. So yeah, don't use this front. Please use the 20k shield front. I know it's very hard to find now because everyone copied for their deck too, for PBO and such. So yeah, I searching those card for now, but for now I'm using this normal front. If you can get those front effects trigger because they are 20k shield, and that's really good. You can just shield yourself with 28k to Vanguard. Oh yeah, it still can just 1 card to defense. So yeah, that's why it's so good. I use this because, well, I don't have it for now. So yeah, I use only this front trigger because the thing about this deck is it have strong Vanguard but kind of have weak rear guard sometimes. And it's just like, what, 15k to the face? Okay, sure. Or maybe the best thing is gonna be 23 or something. Sure, but with front, you can help it a bit to, overcome this thing. So for heal, obviously 4 heal. So for normal angel heal, this 2. Yep, and the 2 crit heal. To be honest with you, I will change it to stand heal. So for now, I'm using 2 crit heal. So, but in the future, I will change one of these to be the restand one. So anti-restand. So yeah, if you're ready for any any situation, if you like, oh, you fighting a standing deck, so you can use that anti-restand. If you fighting crit deck, and you're gonna use that deck. So yeah, for now I'm using this anti-crit, but later I want to change it to be standard crit. So yeah, it is what it is. And for over trigger, I have a Martinoa. I'm not using. I don't have the word premier thing, so sorry about that, guys. But well, using this, it's. I mean, if you want to use the Obedaria, the gray one, that's fine. It still works properly. It's still good, but you just get plus with this a lot. That's why I've using this one. So yeah, I'm using a Martinoa. So yeah, that's my Youthberk list. If you want to know how to play this deck, I will probably record myself playing again. I think it's already one, but that's a trial deck only. But I will try to record myself playing this deck on the real life or maybe remote again. So yeah, for now this deck is pretty solid. It's not broken or anything. If you guys see those lists like this, like, oh, the VMC from Malaysia, they have like all of them is Youthberk. Wow, those were set 7, and Youthberk set 7 is kind of bonkers a bit. So I can't understand. It just look cool. Youthberk is look cool. It's just a bunch of edge lord. I mean, I'm still, I'm edgy too. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. Yeah, and yeah, that's it for my Youthberk profile, deck profile. Yeah, I will try to. I have my hero deck profile after this too, because that's the second thing that you guys want to see. I guess not a lot of people like Jiva and Leonon, huh? Oh, I'm still gonna make a profile for them, but yeah. For now, I'm using this one. Play whatever you want to play. It is just the standard that I want to play with this deck because, again, I love Ulriras. You just win me if you Ulriras. So yeah, that's why I make this deck like this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hanging on with my channel more. Subs to me if you wanted to. I will try to make more content in the future. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a bit inconsistent with my schedule with content. But thank you so much for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.